Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a foundation wear test. The foundation I'm testing out is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This foundation has been around for a while, but I know that I have not done a foundation wear test on it. I've been going through all of my foundations, trying to do wear tests on all of them. I love watching foundation wear test videos. I feel like they are so helpful when you are trying to pick out a foundation that works for you. I love doing the check-ins throughout the day and checking in at the end of the night to kind of show you guys how it ends up looking after so many hours of wear, so I love these. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it and like foundation wear tests, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to see how this foundation looks, applies, and wears throughout the day, just keep watching. Okay guys, so I'm going to be doing a foundation wear test on the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I've had this foundation for a while and I don't think I've done a wear test on it yet, so I figured let's do it today. I have the shade Nude. Okay, so I pulled up this foundation on Ulta's website. It retails for $39. They have 24 shades. Like I said, I have the shade Nude. Medium to full, undetectable coverage, oil-free, coconut water, helps delicately replenish skin's moisture levels without overhydrating. Okay. Infused with the resilient alpine rose to brighten the skin's appearance and promote elasticity. Hyaluronic acid provides long-lasting skin-balancing hydration for a smoother, more youthful appearance. So this has almost 5,000 reviews on Ulta's website, and it has 4 stars, so that's pretty good. So I am going to prep and moisturize my skin. I use this Valjean Labs Firm Serum. My camera was not center, sorry about that. So I go in with that serum, and then I like to use this Garnier Skin Active Moisture Rescue. It is a gel moisturizer, which I prefer to use before doing my makeup because I feel like it absorbs into the skin really quick. It doesn't feel like there's a layer of lotion or something in between my skin and my foundation. It almost instantly absorbs into the skin. Okay, so to prep, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer and my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Spray my face, and then I will take this primer and I focus this mainly where I have big pores that need filled. I love the way this primer fills. It instantly blurs my pores. I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to take this foundation, pump 2 pumps onto my hand. I haven't used this foundation in a minute. This looks a little bit light on me, but not a terrible shade match. I did use those full 2 pumps on the bottom half of my face. I would say this is low medium coverage. You can still see basically all of my acne scarring and everything. It looks pretty dewy as of right now. Okay, so it feels very lightweight on the skin. I think it looks really nice. It does look very skin-like. I would say it is a more luminous foundation. Okay, so I'm just going to take 1 more pump and I'm just going to try to build up a little bit of the coverage on my cheeks. See if we can build that up to a fuller coverage. Okay, so I didn't really add more coverage onto my cheeks, or onto my forehead, But this is what the foundation looks like with 2 layers. It's covering mostly everything. I just have a couple scabs that it isn't covering completely. And I can kind of just barely see some of my acne. Just barely though. Almost for full coverage. Looks pretty good on my nose. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Naked Skin Concealer. This is in the shade Fair Neutral. I'm going to set my under eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I have the shade Fair Light. I have to be very conscious when I'm setting under my eyes. The last couple days I have just set the creases under my eyes and then my makeup looks awful. So I have to get like really close to my mirror and like tilt my head all the way down and look straight up at my mirror, or the creases under my eyes are insane. And clearly on my forehead too. If I feel like my beauty blender is drying out at all, or my beauty sponge is drying out at all, I just wet it with that Smashbox primer water, and that really helps blend everything together. See, under my eyes look pretty good now. So then I just pick up my sponge and set my concealer, the rest of my concealer. I am just going to take this Wet n Wild fluffy brush and pick up a little bit of excess powder and set the rest of my face. So it is currently 12:45. I got done putting my foundation on around 12:30, so we will call that the check-in time. This is actually earlier than the one I did yesterday. So I will try to keep this foundation on for at least 8 hours like normally. So I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I finished up the rest of my makeup. This is the finished look. I think it looks great. I actually really like how this foundation looks. I have kind of strayed away from using this foundation. I can't even tell you the last time I used it. But today I feel like my makeup looks so good. So maybe I need to start using this again. It is a little past 1 p.m., but I got done putting my foundation on around 12:30, so we will call that the check-in time. I will try to keep the foundation on for as long as possible, and I will try to at least keep it on for 8 hours. So my first thoughts right now are I really like this foundation. I think it looks beautiful. It looks great on my skin, blended out really nicely. It set down really nicely. The powder, like all my powder products, blended out beautifully over the top of it. So I think it's really great right now. Quickly, I will tell you what is on the rest of my face. So I use the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Chisel palette to contour. I use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer to bronze. I used this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Pearlescent Pink. Ofra Rodeo Drive for a highlighter. Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Lover is on my lips. And I set everything using the Milani Make It Last setting spray, which is literally one of my favorite things. If there are any products I forgot to mention, they will all be listed down below in the description box. So that's everything that's on my face. I did film this eye look, so if you want to see that, I will link it down below and in the eye over here. And I will see you guys in a couple hours for my first check-in. Okay guys, so it is 4:47. This is my first check-in. The foundation has been on for a little over 4 hours. This is what I'm looking like right now. The creasing in my forehead is bad, but it's just getting, okay, it's just getting worse and worse, so it's not the foundation. So this is what it looks like. I think it looks really good. It feels really good on my skin. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey. It has not rubbed off anywhere. Surprisingly, and I eat pizza, which normally just like the greasiness of that disrupts usually around my mouth, but it actually looks really good. The only thing is my chin right here, that little divot, it looks a little creasy. That happens with most foundations. There's some foundations where it still looks really good, but it's not that big of a deal because most foundations do that. Everything is still really covered. I just have a couple scabs right here and here, but foundation doesn't stick to scabs really good, which is why I shouldn't pick my face, but I do. Let me turn the lights down because it looks like I look greasy, but literally that's like a lot of highlight on my nose. So I don't look greasy at all. for 4 hours. It's looking really good, so I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Okay guys, so it is 8:30. I made it 8 hours, which I feel like I haven't done in a foundation wear test in a minute. So this is what the foundation looks like right now. You can see right there, the creasing is pretty intense. I wonder if I can just tap it out. Oh yeah. I think if I just had a little puff with a little bit of powder on it, that I could tap it out and it wouldn't look awful. I mean, just tapping it out there. I'm starting to look a little dewy. Like my whole face looks a little dewy, but I don't look oily at all. Let me grab this mirror. My foundation looks like it did at 2 hours. I don't see it. I mean, there is no creasing other than my forehead. There's no way I can stop that. So other than that, there's no creasing really anywhere else, except for I see a little bit right here, but it's not bad. Chin looks the same as the 4-hour check-in. Nose looks the same as the 4-hour check-in. This is what my skin looks like up close. My nose looks actually really good. I don't see any patches rubbed off like at all. I mean, the foundation is all still there. All my makeup on top of it is all still there. I think it still looks really good. These lashes are just ridiculous. Like, if you look at how freaking long those are. Like, bro, calm down. Don't even know where I got these. I'm really impressed. I haven't used this foundation in a long time. I don't even remember really using it that much, but I really like how it looks. I am looking a little bit shiny, but I feel like a little bit of powder would totally fix that. Just picking up a little bit of powder. This is the NYC powder. Okay, so I'll just powder this half of my face. I powdered most of my forehead though. Let's just do this half and you can kind of see. Okay, so this is powdered. This is not. So you can see, I mean, that pretty much cleared up any oiliness at all. It almost looks, yeah, that looks really good. I could still wear this for, I would say, at least a couple more hours. So I'm not going to. I'm going to go wash my face. This is going to be my last check-in, but just adding a little bit of powder. Yeah, matte. A little bit dewy, but this honestly is not bad at all. Especially for 8 hours of wear. You can see it was a little oily on here, so you can see that pretty much cleaned it all up. Did look a little cakey adding the powder just right here, but just barely. I'm wondering if blotting sheets would work a little bit better, but I really like this foundation. I'm surprised by how much I like it actually, because I don't remember liking it. Like, I don't remember not liking it, but I don't remember it standing out as a super awesome foundation, but I actually am very impressed with it. Okay guys, so those were all of my thoughts on the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. If you like this video and like foundation wear test, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I post 3 videos every week. If you have any suggestions for products or looks you want me to try out, go ahead and leave me a comment down below and I'll be sure to check them out. Thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you in my next video.